Hey, it's Jessica and my pigs, and they are begging for treats because I just picked out some oat sprays for them. I know I've showed you my wheat sprays that I fed them, that I get from my local pet store, and they're just Brown's wheat sprays. And I ordered oat sprays from online if I wanted to try them. So I'll show you what they look like. They look like this. They do look different than the wheat, but same concept. And they like them, of course. So I'll give them these. Here she goes with that. Hey, don't steal. Don't steal. Last time I gave them these, I wasn't quick enough. And then a whole bunch of them, one stole from another and one stole that one from another. Two of them got stolen, so I had to replace two of them. I don't know, I hate when they eat all together like this. It's like spread out, but whatever. So the point of today's video is I decided to do a guinea pig tag. Most people, I'm not going to say everyone, but most people probably have heard of the hamster tag. Well, I decided to change it for guinea pigs. And I'm tagging everyone who has guinea pigs who watch this video. So if you have a guinea pig and you watch this tag video, I'll make a video for yourself of this tag. I'll have the questions in the description if you want to do the video. I don't know why they were fighting over the... Oh, Lily, move. You have your own somewhere. I don't know where. Why is there two here? Here. Silly. So, the first question is, how old were you when you first got your first guinea pig? I don't know why I can't talk. So, these are not my first guinea pig. I was 9? 10? 9? I don't know. When I first got my first guinea pig. And the second question is, what was the name of your first guinea pig and type? It's her name was Cinnamon. And she was like an Abyssinian, Peruvian mix. I just remember her being like an Abyssinian, but then my mom has told me that she used to have to cut her hair. So I'm thinking she was kind of like Lily and Daisy, so like a mixture. And I named her Cinnamon because she had like brown, I think she had brown, white, and like almost like a red in her hair, like a mix. So I named her Cinnamon. Third question is, what is your favorite type of guinea pig and why? My favorite type of guinea pig is like the Abyssinian. I like the Abyssinian Peruvian mix. The only downfall about that is you have to cut their hair. At least I guess you don't have to cut their hair, you can keep them long. But then you have to make sure that you keep their hair brushed and make sure, it stays clean. Make sure it doesn't get matted, so, I don't like to bother with that, so I just, keep their hair cut really short. I like the Abyssinians because it doesn't get too long, but they're still, kind of crazy, kind of spunky. I'm not saying that American short hairs are not cute. I just find them, I don't know. Some of them are very cute. I've actually seen a few that are really, really cute. I just find the Abyssinians, sillier. They look a little spunky with their spunky hair. And question 4. How many guinea pigs do you currently own and their names? So I have 4, obviously. That one there is Lily. This one's Daisy. This one's Trixie. And that one is Abby. And question 5. What are your guinea pig's favorite treats? Well, there's a few. They like, obviously, the wheat or oat sprays. I'll eat them right down. They like the Oxbow veggie treats. They like the Oxbow Timothy treats, which I now have again. I bought 2 packages online. It was the same order with these oat sprays. And obviously they love their fruits and vegetables. Fruits definitely is, a major treat that I give them occasionally. I just bought 1 apple for them last night, so I don't know if I'm going to give them that today, or I'm going to wait till, I don't know, tomorrow. but usually once every couple of weeks I'll buy like an apple or something sweet for them. They don't get the whole apple. I try to find the smallest apple, and even then they don't. They get like a quarter of it. I end up usually throwing it out. Oh, now they're gonna fight since Daisy was a fast eater. Hey, Abby. Okay, so the sixth question: what kind of cage do you own for your guinea pigs, and the size? I have a CNC cage. It's the Cubes Coroplast. That's what it stands for. And it is technically like a 2x8, because this here is a 2x5. Right here is a 2x5, and then this is a 2x3. So altogether it's like a 2x8, which I can't remember the square footage, but I think a 2x5 alone is like at least 10 square feet. So I'm thinking it's like 18 square feet, because I know a 2x3 is the minimum, so that would be 7.5 square feet. I don't know, it's pretty big. It takes up a good portion here in the room. But I do have 4 pigs, so. The seventh question: are you thinking of getting any more small pets? No, because I have 4 guinea pigs and I have 2 dwarf hamsters and 2 cats that are somewhere. Must be downstairs. Eighth question: where do you keep your guinea pigs? They're in my room, in front of the TV, which doesn't seem to bother them. There's the TV. The TV is actually the perfect height, because as you can see the top of the cage. And I also like my back walls being the 12-inch for the Coroplast, just because they do, even with the 12 inches, there's still hay on that side on the ground. I don't know how it happens, but it happens. They like to kick stuff out. There's pee usually on the Coroplast there too, so I don't know how they're spraying it somehow. Well, they've all changed positions to nibble on each other's leftovers. And ninth question: what are the pros and cons of owning guinea pigs? Pros: they're adorable. They are bigger than like hamsters or gerbils, which could also be a pro and a con in its own. Because they're bigger, they require more space, so that could be a con depending on your space. If your space is an issue. So you can look at that either way. They're bigger than a hamster, so you can handle them easier, kind of, but they are still a prey animal, so therefore they don't particularly like being picked up. They will all run away, usually, always. Of course they'll be like, what are you doing? They'll be, a pig that's gonna, no, don't try to bite me. That won't, be with that rule. Somebody will have a pig that likes to be picked up, but, most likely your pig will not like to be picked up. Now, once you picked it up and moved it to, I don't know where you're going to put it, the floor or your bed, it will settle down and won't be so afraid. But the whole reaching over them to grab them, makes them scared, because that would be like a hawk going after them. I'm surprised they still have 1 spray left. Let's think of more pros. They're cute, they're cuddly, they're social, so you can definitely have more than 1. It's not like a hamster where you can, like a Syrian hamster, you can only have 1 in 1 enclosure. You can't mix them. So you definitely need to have more than 1, which, then again, that could be a con. Somebody might, might not think they have the money for more than 1, but really 2 is basically the same. Will cost the same amount as 1. It won't be much more food you're feeding them and vegetables. Now 4 might be a different story because of the cage. Some people will think that the cage itself is a con because of the price, but this is actually cheaper than a hamster cage. Even some small hamster cages at pet stores are usually 50 to 60 bucks. You can buy a thing like a case of these grids for 20 bucks. And then Coroplast, if you're lucky, you can find Coroplast at Home Depot for like 15 bucks. Sign stores for around the same price. And if you can't find Coroplast, some people use other materials, shower curtains, just 'cause it's a waterproof base. That's all you're trying to make. So that's my rambling on, I guess, some pros and cons. The last question is, what are your guinea pigs' nicknames? Well, the only one that really has a nickname is Trixie, and that's Derpy. Because I don't know if I can get her to look up at the camera. Trixie. If you look at, like, my pictures, if you go on my Facebook, like, yes, my pigs have their own page, so like their page. That will also be linked in the description. Basically, all Trixie's pictures, she's always giving, like, this derpy look. Her eyes, I don't know how I can describe it, her eyes always just look derpy. She looks cross-eyed half the time. So I always call her Derpy. And Lily and Daisy I usually refer to as the babies, just because they're both younger. They're only like 7 months old. They're still under a year. So I usually just refer to them as the babies. It's not really a nickname. And Abby's just Abby. I don't really have a nickname for her at all. Yeah, I could call you Lils, but I don't usually. I call you by your whole name. This is so annoying. I can't believe they're this bad at it. Like, it's completely off the grids. You make the cage ugly. It looks ugly. All bitten up. And this is from Lily and Daisy. Abby only bites the bars when she's moved. Like, before I gave them the oat sprays, Abby was biting the bars. But that's just to grab my attention. She bites and she shakes. Well, Lily and Daisy, I don't know why. They'll bite. You can't be bored, you have a big cage you can run around in. And Trixie doesn't bite the bars at all. She's good. She's the good one. So yeah, that is the 10 questions that I modified for guinea pigs. I did take it from the hamster tag, which I did do the hamster tag a year ago. Maybe more than a year ago when I had a bunch of hamsters. I can still do it because I have 2 hamsters, but you know, I decided to change it for guinea pigs because I haven't seen anyone do that. There might be somebody who's done it already, but I haven't seen anyone do that. So like I said, I am tagging anybody who has guinea pig that watches my videos. They can please make a video yourself on the guinea pig tag. And if you want to, you know, add more questions, if you can think of more than 10, then by all means. We're fighting over something. You guys look like you're kissing. But you're just fighting over the oat spray. You're not getting anything else. No. Oat spray is enough. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.